Good evening, folks. This is Country Steve's Road Trips, and I thought I'd like to give you a review of one of my most ideal guides for when traveling on the road. It's called The Next Exit. And what it is, it gives you detailed information on everything that is at every exit on every interstate across the United States. That means lodging, camping, places to eat, and things that you would never thought that you would find when traveling. So if you're like me and you like to travel out on the road, if you like to travel across the country and you like to travel on interstates, if you're a trucker or if you're an RV person or if you're just somebody that likes to go traveling out on the road like in the summertime or the springtime, this is a very ideal guide to have. This book is actually from 2018. There's a new book that just came out 2021, but I think it's basically actually the same thing. And as you open up the book, it says the most accurate interstate highway service ever printed. The next exit will save time, money, and frustration. This tool will help you find services along the USA interstate highways like nothing you have ever used. You find gas stations, restaurants, RV, camping, hotels, and much more. Now I live in here in Illinois, but it actually gives you a lot of different states. This is Iowa. Here's Indiana. This is Georgia. But let's go to Illinois and see what we find. Now here's Illinois. This gives you a good idea. This is Interstate 57, and it gives you all of the. It goes from each exit, from each milepost. Here's milepost 357, and it actually tells you what's at each exit. It tells you if there's auto repair, Shell, Dunkin' Donuts. It tells you, so at every interstate, it gives you the name of the streets. It tells you what's on those interstate and get whether there's lodging or anything else such as that. Okay, here's Interstate 74. Here's Interstate 88, I-88 in Indiana. So this gives you tells you the toll plaza. It gives you the streets. It tells you exactly what's at each interstate. So here's a good example. This one milepost 136, I-88. You get there's a Shell, Circle K, Chipotle, Mexican. They print these books every year, so they're usually updated. But it's a great little book that you can pick up. I think you can probably pick it up on Amazon for maybe $15. But if you're like me and you don't have your phone, and if you want to know what's on every exit, this is a very good book to pick up. So I could find myself putting it down. So here's Interstate 55. This is the beginning of Illinois. It lists all the interstates. You see 24, 39. It gives all. Here's Interstate 55. This gives you Lakeshore Drive. So this is like at the beginning. Lakeshore Drive begins in Chicago. This is where the interstate takes you all the way down. These are all of the things that you're going to find on Interstate 55. And then it continues up here, and it keeps going down. It even tells you of all the interstates. Okay, here's it continuing. Weber Road. It lists all the towns. So Normal, Lincoln, Bloomington, all throughout, all the way through Illinois, and it goes through here. And it takes you all the way to the Missouri state line, and then because it actually goes into Missouri. But this is a very good book to pick up. This is on the back of the book. It's called The Next Exit, the most complete guide to interstate highway exit service. Find the right exit and save gas. So for those who are interested, this is probably a really good book to pick up. And if you like to travel on the road, or if you like to do some of the roads that I like to do, this is probably a very ideal book to pick up, especially if you're traveling with your family. So it's called The Next Exit. So I think it's a very good book. I think it's worth having. It's worth having in your collection. So I can hardly wait to pick up the new book that's coming out. And as soon as I get the new book, I'll be doing a review on that. But so far, I'm really impressed with this new book. The lots of new stuff they've added. So this is my review of The Next Exit book.